Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I have some super fun eye makeup coming up for you today. And for those of you who are brand new to my channel, welcome. I'm Amy Conway and I'm a makeup artist and part of the lovely Bobbi Brown Pro team. So some of you may have seen I did a poll recently on my Instagram stories about which palette you would like to see out of these. So out of the nude on nude palettes, we have the rosy nudes and the bronze nudes, and it was a super close call, and in fact it was the rosy nudes that won, hence why today I am showing you one of the looks that you can create, one of the many looks actually you can create with the rosy nudes palette. There are so many colours in this and you can create so many different looks because of the different textures. So you've got lots of mattes, lots of shimmers and lots of sparkles. Especially with the new formulas in the palettes, I've been using the Primer Plus Hydrating 3-in-1 Setting Spray. You've seen me probably use it in my skincare routine. You've probably seen me top up throughout the day. I might even do a bit in a minute, it's quite warm here. But it's brilliant for making sure the pigments of your eyeshadows really stand out. I hope you enjoy, and I think it's safe to say, let's get started. I am going in with, of course, my classic Malted Pink Longwear Cream Shadow Stick. And that's pretty much just because it acts as an eye base for me, following the shape of my brow, so where my brow arches on the outer third of the eye, keeping it nice and close on the inner corner, going that little bit higher up into the crease there. Just going in with nude first, pressing that in, and I'm gonna start by pushing it into the crease of the eye, following the crease, not actually going on the lid for this, just pushing to pack your pigment in and sweeping to blend. And we're going right the way down into the inner corner, using all of that lid space you have there. Lovely colour, look at that, that's just nude so far. And I always leave the lower lash line to the end because some days you feel, oh, it's perfect, it's just enough, it balances. Other days you feel like it turns everything into a smoky eye. Next step I am gonna take, I'm actually gonna use touch-up brush for this. Touch-up brush is originally brought out for like concealer, great for blemishes I have to say because of the brush hair is amazing at really getting in there. But I actually love it for blending out shadows as well. So now I'm gonna go into my Rich Caviar, which is this one here. And I'm gonna just press this on the outer corner with the same technique as eyeshadow. So it is that pushing motion to pack all that colour in on the outer corner and then sweeping to blend out. If you do really love that seamless blend, and I always go in with this as like a final, so I've got no product on the eye blender brush and I'm just going to sweep that in. Gives you that really nice blend. Can I just say, notice how there's no fallout. These pigments are completely different. It's so weird. I can use the darkest of colours and as you can see, no fallout at all. So just pushing that in. I'm using the dusk next to just go over that colour so that I've still got the depth of that Rich Caviar, but I've got the warmth of dusk, and that's what really makes your eyeshadows pop. Taking my smoky eyeliner brush, which as you know I love for darkening the lash line, but this time because I'm after something a bit more summery and fun, I'm going to use my Hydrating 3-in-1 Setting Spray, and I'm going to take this with my smoky eyeliner brush. I'm literally drowning that, but that's good, you want it to be nice and wet. And I'm taking it with Sunrise Glow, which is this one here, that nice shimmery pink. This I always start along the lash line and just blending that into the warmer colour that I've taken on the outer corner. And the reason I start from the lash line is just so that that's when your brush is at its most dampest, so you're going to have a lot of the brighter pigment at the base of the lash, which is good, it will make the eye look really bright and open. And then I softly come up into the crease, but I don't want it to look like a heavy kind of cut crease, I will still want it really soft. So at this point I don't have loads of product left on my brush, so I can just softly press and blend that together. And you can do this with a brush if you want to, but I just find it so easy just to blend with your fingertips. Now from this point on you can go as warm or as much as you want around the outer corner of the eye there. I'm just adding a touch more. Blend is your friend, remember. So of course I will add sparkle to this, you know me, right? So before that, I'm gonna go in with just a black liner to line my waterline. And to do that, I'm gonna be using the Jet in the Longwear pencil. So for any of you guys that have seen me do this before, you know I absolutely love it. Just give that really clean eye makeup look. Perfect for if you have hooded eyes or if you don't have a lot of lid space, because you're not using any lid space on the actual eye. You're just, well, I'm a bit popular, innit? Should have turned that off. Aww, pro girls, I love them. Next, I'm going in with curling those lashes. So don't be frightened, guys. Curling is the most amazing tool for giving you those false lashes. So I actually press, I'm gonna get really close so you guys can see here. I hope you can see. My lashes are in there. They're almost against the Bobbi Brown label there. So you're not holding the lash for 30 seconds. You haven't got to worry about will you pull your lashes out. You just wanna softly press. It's that pumping motion that give you that really full lash effect. Ah! Just kidding. Always do the curling process one lash at a time, not one lash, one eye at a time, should I say. Smoky eye mascara, straight on top of it so that the lashes don't have time to lose the curl. Curl, curl, curl. And also you can kind of see I'm softly tilting. Not going crazy, but just softly tilting your lash curler to get even more of that curl to the lash. And you can never have too much mascara. Of course, I'm going in with sparkle. I'm going in with the chocolate smoke. Such a beautiful shade. So really beautiful gold flecks, high shine, look great on all skin types, by the way. I get a lot of questions about, oh, I'm over 50, can I wear sparkle? If anything, sparkle's actually the most flattering on the skin, especially the Bobbi Sparkle pigments, because they glide over the skin beautifully. It almost looks like water. So I'm just applying a good amount to my finger, and I'm just gonna go in and press that pretty much where I've applied that gorgeous light color. Because kind of very similar how we use the darker colour to give us that shadow and depth underneath that rosy dusk tone. I'm using that sunrise glow lighter colour to act as a base towards all my sparkle. And you can see it just blends everything together. And if you do feel naked without anything underneath your lash line, then definitely go in with it, but try in a softer colour. So I'm going in with nude, back in with the original colour that I popped all over the lid, and I'm just going to push that underneath the lash line. Just so it's still soft enough that you're always drawn to the top of the eye and nothing underneath. You don't want your lower lash line to be the heaviest part of your eye makeup, otherwise it can pull your eye makeup down. So I'm just keeping that really soft. And I'm actually, for fun, getting carried away now, aren't I? The watercolour pink, this one here, stunning. Just a nice, bright, light colour. You actually don't need to wet this. I'm just gonna go in, it's quite a bright colour anyway because it's brilliant to use as a base. And I'm just gonna pop that on the bottom of my lower lashes. And here we have it. How fun was that? I mean, what a gorgeous amount of colours, gorgeous textures. Really, really enjoyed that palette. I have done for a few months now, and I will be continuing to take that into my winter makeup, believe it or not. Brilliant colours for it. Let me know the looks you create with it. I would love to see. If you're on Instagram, feel free, message me, send me a picture, hashtag. We should set up a hashtag. How cool would that be? That would be really cool. But then I think you have to be really, really cool to have a hashtag. Let me know what you think. Give me a thumbs up if you loved it. And don't forget to subscribe as always. But thank you guys again for tuning in. And I hope you have a brilliant week. And I will see you very soon. Bye.